What's going on, everyone? Rev Bob coming at you once again from the Deadpool Man Cave with another episode of Bob's Buttons. As promised, we're not having such a great expanse of time between the episodes, so here I am with less than a week between. Hopefully I can keep this pattern going. Don't forget, get in touch with me, leave some messages on the Facebook page, send me some comments below, let me know what pushes your buttons. Better yet, email me a video of your buttons episode and we could feature it on here, and I'll throw my comments on at the end and give you my take on it. Anyway, this episode, we're doing something a little different. I'm going to be covering a little something that we have here in Michigan. I'm not sure if it's everywhere in the country, but we have Motorcycle Awareness Month. In the warmer climates, motorcycle riding is a year-round thing. Here in Michigan, they consider May as the beginning of the riding season. Personally, I say February. March if it's a bad year. But Motorcycle Awareness Month, basically they run this big ad campaign telling everybody, look twice, save a life, watch for motorcycles. Well, I'm going to take a two-way take on this one. First of all of you cage drivers, cages are what we motorcycle riders call cars, we're going to cover some of the things you guys can do to kind of be more aware of what's going on and help us stay safe out on the roads. But I'm also going to throw in some aspects on here for the riders. There are things that we need to do to pay more attention and be more active in keeping ourselves safe. So let's get rolling. To start off with, for you cage riders out there, those of you who don't understand the motorcycle world, it is very dangerous for us out there. A lot of times you guys claim you don't even see us. So the first thing you can do is just pay extra attention. Take a double take, a triple take even. Make sure you do those extra checks when looking back and forth, pulling out of driveways, and keep an eye out for us. Because if you don't see us, our families may never see us again. So it's very important that you guys are aware that we're out there. Some of us have loud pipes trying to, loud pipes save lives. Yeah, that really doesn't work. Really, it's just about keeping your eyes open and make sure you guys are watching for us. When you're changing lanes, make sure you check to make sure there's not a motorcycle in that lane. The most important thing that I'm going to throw out there, and this is something we've covered on previous episodes of Bob's Buttons, get off the damn phone. Hang up and drive. There is nothing more dangerous to everybody out on the roads today than people on their cell phones. Trust me, it can wait. There is nothing so important that grabbing your phone or texting or whatever it is you're doing on that phone that cannot wait. It can cost people their lives. It can cost you your life. Put the phone down, drive the car. If it's that important, pull over somewhere, find a safe spot, make your call, make your text, check your Facebook page, whatever it is you need to do. The other thing is pulling out of those parking lots, shopping centers, malls, whatnot. Please, check to make sure nothing is worth getting there 2 seconds quicker that it's worth costing somebody their life. So just, again, over and over again, look twice, save a life. Now I'm going to throw that aspect in there for all of us riders, because everybody focuses on the cage drivers when they're talking about motorcycle awareness. But as a rider myself and somebody who's been riding for many years, I cannot accentuate enough the importance of us as riders paying attention to what's going on. I tell new riders and anybody who's even considering riding that you have 95% less vehicle protecting you when you're out on a motorcycle. So you need to be 195% more aware of what's going on around you. You need your eyes moving at all times. You need to be checking those mirrors. You need to be turning your head to look behind you when changing lanes. Because we can't put all of the responsibility on these cage riders. We have to pay attention too. We are taking our lives into our own hands when we decide to ride a motorcycle. There's no doubt about it. You can claim it's not that risky all you want. It is. As a pastor that runs a motorcycle ministry, I can't even tell you how many funerals I've been to, how many hospital visits I've been to, where the first response in these hospital visits from some of these riders is, I shoulda. And it's too late when you're in the hospital or in the coffin for I shoulda to matter. So make sure you're taking all those extra steps that you need to take. Now, I'm a firm believer in personal choice, and I'm going to tell everyone out there, absolutely, it is your decision to wear a helmet. But if you're claiming that you're not at any more risk by not wearing a helmet, you're wrong. I've been in accidents where my head has hit the concrete and my helmet has split. If I had not been wearing that helmet, I would not be here today and you wouldn't have to listen to me ramble on. I had a friend who hit a brick wall at 70 miles an hour on a crotch rocket. Was he hot dogging and being an idiot? Absolutely. But he's here today because he was wearing a helmet. So please wear the helmets. Even if you go so low as to wear one of those goofy little brain pans, they call them, or skull cap helmets that you may not think are even worth the trouble. Anything is better than nothing. But the point I'm making here is, as a rider, we have a responsibility for our own safety so that we're not putting others in that situation where they could be responsible for our deaths because of something that we did. It's not always all on the other people. Don't drive like an idiot. Have fun. Get to where you're going. The most important thing when you're out there is to be safe and have fun. So when we tell the cage riders, look twice, save a life, I'm going to say this to my rider buddies. Look 3 times and save your own life. One of the things you can do when you see vehicles pulling out of shopping centers and whatnot, driveways, whatever, don't try to check eye contact with the person driving, because you're not going to do that. You're going to have reflections on the windows. They're not going to look at you. You're not going to be able to verify that you see them and they see you mutually. One of the things you can do is watch those front tires. When you see a car sitting there that's about to pull out of somewhere, watch that hubcap. If you see that wheel start to turn, you know they're going. That gives you time to react. So just one of the things you can always keep an eye out for when you're out there. Try and drive the speed limit. I know sometimes it's crazy and you want to have fun, have a blast, but especially in those curves, if you're unfamiliar with a curve, don't take that curve at 70 miles an hour when it's posted obviously as a 45 mile an hour curve. If you're familiar with it, I'm not even going to go there. But if you're in an unfamiliar area, you don't know how people sometimes drag off onto the shoulder as they're taking that curve. They spit gravel up on the road. Sure, your bike may be able to handle that extra lean and flying around that curb, but if you hit that loose gravel, you're done. So once again, Motorcycle Awareness Month, I think it should be Motorcycle Awareness Year. All the time, be aware of motorcycles, be aware when you're on a motorcycle, and be safe. Have a blessed day, and until next time, see ya.